russosbrand.com, where the pros are the pros.
Tony Khan and AEW have been making a pretty big deal about Dynamite now passing Nitro for the amount of episodes that they've aired on TNT. So Dynamite this week has now aired more episodes than Nitro did in its entire run. So Eric Bischoff talked about this on his podcast, 83 Weeks. And he said, I want to congratulate Tony Khan and his entire staff. This obviously means a lot to them, and congratulations. It does say a lot about Tony's commitment. Tony put his own money into this. You can judge the product. I can judge the product. I often have. I just don't watch it anymore. But truth is, his vision, his dream, his money, his commitment. So congratulations, because what he did isn't easy. No matter how anybody feels about the product, it wasn't easy, and it still isn't. It doesn't bother me a bit. It just doesn't mean anything to me, while it does to Tony and company.
Well, I have to disagree. If it didn't mean anything to him, he wouldn't comment on it at all. When you hear people go, well, I don't care. Well, you obviously do care to some degree, because if you didn't care, you wouldn't comment on it. But it doesn't mean anything to me. Well, then why did you bring it up? Why did you talk about it? It is an accomplishment. I mean, good for them that they have more episodes now than WCW. They've out, on Nitro. But that doesn't mean they have more episodes than WCW. WCW has years of weekly episodic television. It's going to take a very long time. I would not be bragging if I were Tony Khan and company. I would not be bragging that I have more episodes than WCW.
I don't even I don't know exactly what they're bragging about. Okay, bro, WCW sold to the WWE and Nitro was over. I don't know what we're bragging about here.
Well, maybe it is an accomplishment to have. I don't know what the number of episodes are, but it is an accomplishment to have, even if it's just several hundred. That's not, that, Vince. It's not easy.
I know. I think they're beating their chest a little too much over this.
Yeah, I think it's 280 something.
Still, 280. That's 52 weeks a year. Man, it takes a lot of work and a lot of commitment to produce and direct and to create 280 some odd episodes of television. We applaud, the television industry applauds, like Gunsmoke and others. And when you look them up, they really don't have thousands of episodes.
No,
they have a couple hundred, because they just don't have to do it. And even they get a break. They have a season. The regular television shows have a season where they have a run that's, some of them now are 7 or 8 episodes. Or like the recent Daredevil was, I think, 9 episodes. Wrestlers on Netflix was 7 episodes. We in OVW, I know we're at we're working our way to 1,400 consecutive episodes of television, which is crazy, to put out every single week a television episode every single week. Since I've been here since 2018, I've went through the landmark of 1,000th episode, the 1,100th, the 1,200th, the 1,300th, and now we're working towards
1,400. Jeff, and I've never been on one. 1,400, Jeff. Do the math, Jeff. 1,400.
Always open. You're more than welcome.